Today I'm going to show you one silent drop on every map in Counter-Strike 2. We'll start with Dust 2, where you can aim here as shown. You'll shift walk forward off the ledge, and then when you're in the air, you're going to tap S and D as you're falling down the wall. Most of these are going to take some practice, and I encourage you to rewind and look at the keystrokes if you're having any trouble with the timing of when to hit certain keys. This silent drop is really strong if the other team has info that you're cat, and you think that they're holding you from mid. Oppers especially will try to pin you on cat if they have the info that you're there, and you can punish this play by peeking from lower mid where they don't actually think you can be without a sound cue. Inferno probably has the most well-known silent drop in the game right now into alt mid. There have been a few versions of this, but for the easiest one, you'll aim here as shown. You're going to crouch walk forward, and then when you hit the ledge on the bottom, you'll have to uncrouch. If you skip the uncrouching step, you'll edge bug quietly, but then you'll land loudly on the ground, and that defeats the whole purpose. You also don't have to be knife out for this either. This will work if you're gun out or knife out. Almost everyone already knows about the silent A site drop from heaven, but most people don't know you can actually do this from the other side of the rafters too. This way you will land on top hut and you can get down to the rest of the site quietly as well. You're gonna have to use your D key and strafe off of this pipe here as you fall down, so it'll look something like this when you do it. This one's very easy to do with a little bit of practice. Just make sure you're crouching on your way down and uncrouching before you land, just like the Inferno one. And you should be aiming for this ledge right here as your landing spot. From there, you can crouch down the boxes silently as well, and then you can be on the A floor without having to walk all the way around to do the other silent drop. On Ancient, you'll often see people crouch and uncrouch down the boxes like this to get down into mid. But most people don't know there's actually a quicker way to do this, so if you're like holding an angle and then you need to drop quick, you can just do this. And there's no real trick to this. You can be looking in any direction when you do this. This one's really easy. You just need to make sure that you have one movement key pressed for each wall. So one key for this wall and one key for this wall. Here's a really simple way to get down ladder on Vertigo. You'll just aim here as shown, and you'll shift walk straight forward. You'll catch on the bottom of the ladder, and basically once you've fallen off the thing, it's okay to pull your gun out, but you do need to be knife out when you actually walk off the ledge.
But Spud, that's not really a silent drop. You could just use the ladder.
If you're at the top of the stairs and you need to drop fast and quiet, you can line up with the bottom left dot on this little triangle of dots here. Then you're going to pull your knife out and you're going to shift walk forward. And yes, I did try this with different guns out and I couldn't figure out a consistent lineup. But basically, you're just going to need to shift walk until you edge bug off of the white thing, and then you're going to crouch to land on the orange thing silently. Here's what it looks like one more time. And yeah, doing this knife out is super risky. I'd basically only recommend this if you know the B guy always starts their solo, and then you hear him loud run away, or have some kind of a timing like that. On Anubis, I've seen this lineup where you can aim here, run forward, and you'll land quietly back sight. But the problem is, heaven is often going to be smoked off when you want to do this, so here's a separate lineup for when you're smoked. You'll be able to do this with your knife out, a nade out, or a pistol out, but not with a rifle out because you won't be able to pick up enough speed to do it. You'll slide into this corner just past the smoke and aim here as shown. Then you'll walk back into the right corner of the heaven smoke, and you can just run off into the site without making a drop sound. The obvious downside of the silent drop is that you do need to run before you fall down, or else you won't have enough momentum to hit it, so do keep that in mind if you're going to use this. As for Mirage, Valve has nerfed at least 2 different versions of this in-window silent drop already. But somehow, there's another one. The thing is, it's much harder than previous iterations. I'm not even going to try to explain it because honestly, I barely understand how it works. Just slow down or rewind the video if you want to figure it out. And this is so hard to pull off that if you can send me a clip of you hitting it in a game and getting kills off of it, I'll send you a skin. Finally, if you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe for more content like this in the future, and let me know if I missed any useful silent drops in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.